Right, welcome back everybody. This is episode 2. It's part 2 of the job you've seen in the last video. We're finishing it up today. I gotta do a couple of bits of connecting to the board, adding in another socket, and I'm gonna show you how I fixed the blown out brick and the cement and everything. So yeah, I'll meet you there now. Right, so as you can see, my mate's done this, me cemented it all back in, and to be fair, he's done a pretty good job. The customer didn't want all the stones back on there and whatever, so what I've got is a cable cover, so I'll chuck that on there now, and all it'll need then is a little bit of paint, and then that job's a good one. It looks a lot better than what it was, so and the customer's happy, and that's the main and the most important thing. So yeah, let's get this on and let's go from there. Yeah. Right, you happy with that, Lawrence? You happy with that?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
No.
so finished product, customer's happy as you just saw, and I'm happy with it as well. I quite like these cable covers. It was like a 5-pack for like £6. Right, just to give you a quick update, I've drilled the hole down here now, and I couldn't have drilled this one more perfect. It's directly in line with that socket over there. So got my cable through, got a few spare in there. So we'll bang this socket in, connect that cable in, and then that's this bit done out here, and then a little bit of testing, and that's pretty much it. Right, you might have seen in the last video, I've broken my box, so I've gone and bought another £10 one, but this one's actually got wheels on it, and the wheels are on it, so pretty good. And it even comes with a lid that you can cut things on. Happy days. Right, and everybody, outside is done. It's time to connect this cable here into the board. So we'll whip the cover off, we'll do some testing, connect this up, and then bish bash bosh. But what I want to do is start doing right in the fuse board. So if a camera guy comes in here and pans to the fuse board, in there. So I haven't took the cover off yet, but it's a plastic one, not that it's the end of the world. But so far it's all labelled, if I do show you. Inside, looks pretty good. So we'll whip it off, see what it's like inside. I'm going to go for a guess of about 7 out of 10 at the minute, looking at it. So we'll whip it off. Love a tight cupboard as well. I mean, I've seen worse and I've seen better, so I'll drop it down to a 6 out of 10 on this one. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. So looks like I'll have to drill the cable like here or something, bring it up through and get it in, and I'll show you some testing, I think. So most of you probably know, but I'll show you anyway. It's an MTB screwdriver. I don't know the exact name from, but they fit MTB screws perfect, and you can get that extra bit of bite. So go and get yourself one of these. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon or something, but they're good when you're working in boards a lot. So boards like this really stress me out when you can't get cables across. It makes me just want to rip the whole thing off and put a new one on. But you got to work with what you got sometimes. It's really, really annoying, and it bugs me. So it is what it is. Oh, hang on, I may have got it here. I may have got it. Come on. It's like, how do you even make this look nice with what cables you're putting in? Like trying to polish a turd up. Oof. Anyway, rant over. It's over. Happy days. Alright, quick tip when you're working in boards that you haven't installed. It's always a good idea just to go around and just check all the connections, because how many times have we seen it with like a loose connection? So it's just worth, what's this going to take me 30 seconds just to go around and just to make sure they're a little bit tight, because the last thing we want is fires happening, and for the sake of 30 seconds it's 100% worth it. So yeah, always do that. Alright, so I've got the cable in now. I've got a clip bar, but I'll do that in a minute and make that all nice and neat. So I'm ready to do a bit of testing now. I'm going to do my ZE. We got a TNCS supply. So we're going to be looking for a reading under about 0.35. Obviously I'll do my testing on my circuit, and I'll do my testing on the circuit that I spared off. So that one will be a minor works, and this one will be a new certificate, which I will be doing later, which I'll show you a little bit of. So yeah, let's get stuck into that now. 0.33, that's quite high, so I might speak to the customer about that and maybe give the DNO a ring or whatever, just to check that, because obviously it's under the tolerance, so I'm not too worried, but something to be wary of. So it's always worth doing your ZE. So just to prove why you should always disconnect it to stop the parallel path, so if I do that again now, they're connected back in, we will get a reading a lot lower, I would imagine. See, 0.29, not a lot lower, but a little bit. 0.29, that's because of the parallel paths. Right, so I'm just doing my ends to ends now on the circuit with the minor works. Settle, 2.73, pretty high, but it should be fine. Spot on, that's fine. Do the earths. So if I can't make another that because I'm recording that, lol. Yeah, so I'll type them up now. I'll do my cross connecting, so we'll do our R1, R2 then. But they're pretty fine. So obviously most of you probably know, if you times the line to line by 1.67, that should give you a reading what you should expect on your earths, which I'll do the maths now. If I can use the cameraman's phone. Thank you. So I had 0.73 times by 1.67, you should get roughly then 1.21, and then the reading I got is 1.20, so spot on. So I'm well happy with that. So yeah, I'll do my cross connecting now and do a couple of checks on the sockets, and then that's our circuit done, and we'll do the IR and ZS. So just doing my R1, R2 now. I'm just going to double check my lead as well for the resistance of that, because that seems quite high for the run that it is. So I'll do that in a minute. But yeah, 0.63, still acceptable, but we'll double check it now. So just to show you the results of what I had, so there we go, all good, happy days. Right, so we're just going to do a ZS at the furthest socket at the other circuit now. So let's see what we get, is it? Oh, help if I turned on the fuse spare, wouldn't it? Lol. Let's try that again, shall we? So ZS, no trip because it's on RCD. Let's see what we get. This is the furthest point of the circuit, so 0.82, quite high, but it's fine. It's all good. Just unplug that, turn that off. That's that done. So I think that's all the testing now. I've got all my results I need. I've done the RCDs. I think it's time to pack up. I got to clip the cable actually in for the board. And then I think it's tidy up time. I'll show you everything I've done then, and then I gotta go and price a rewire in Cardiff, so we'll see what that's like. Hopefully it's a nice easier one, my first rewire by myself, if obviously I get it, but we'll see what that's like. So yeah, let me get wrapped up here and I'll see you in the car. Right, I can pretty much show you the finished job now. So over here, I'll show you where this socket is. So we've got a socket down here, clipped it all the way across, and that goes to over there. That's where you wanted them. And then you've probably seen it in the last video, but again I'll show it again. So up there above me, continuity wire, building, I clipped the cable then, which then goes into this small shed down here. So that's all tested and sorted. That cable then clips all across there. I have got tied up that brick dust, which then goes in here, which obviously if you've seen the last video I messed it up, but that's sorted. Customer's happy with it. He's got a bit of paint he's going to chuck on now, so I'm quite happy with the result how that turned out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've done all the testing. I just got to do the test form when I get back to my house now. Like I said, I got a rewire to go to price up, so go to that, go back to the house, do the test form, which like I said I'll show you a bit of that. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this job. I think the customer is well happy with it as well. So yeah, on to the next one I guess. So it's a nice first job done. I enjoyed doing this one as well. It's just nice to get stuck in, and you know, it's the first job ever working by myself really, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, so I'll catch you up on the test form. Right then guys, so I'm back in the house now. The day didn't go as planned. Other stuff came up, so finally back. I'm doing the test forms for the job now. I'm using a site called Electrician. Paul over at E5 told me about it. He said it's like a £1 certificate, which I've just set up now. And it's my first time filling this form out, so I'm going to go through it now, see what it's like. So I've always used the NIC, EIC ones, but I'll see what this one's like because Paul said it's really good, so I'm hoping it is, and I'll start using this for now until I get accreditation like NEPID or NIC, but I don't need them right this second, but I'm definitely looking into them. So leave your recommendations which one I should go for, but I'll let you know what this form's like, and I'll see you in a minute. Right guys, just give you a quick update on the test form. I'm actually surprised how good this is. It's so easy to work with. I've just set it all up now. I added in all my like company name and all my details, etc. And I've just done the minor works, and it's so simple to use. I can't describe it. So if any of you haven't got any accreditation and you need a test form to use, instead of the paper ones or whatever, use this. I'll turn the camera around now and show you a bit. I gotta be careful because my address and whatever's on there. But yeah, I definitely recommend this, so cheers for that, Paul. Right, test forms all done, minor works done, electrical installation certificate done. Gonna send them over to the customer now, and that's job number 1, completely complete. Happy days. On to the next one now. I'm actually starting with a company being self-employed tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes, just to fill in some gaps for me at the minute, and we'll see how that is until some more work comes in. So yeah, leave your comments again below, like, subscribe, all that nonsense. I had good feedback on the last video, so I appreciate all of that, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's helping and giving all their advice in a minute. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.